a practicing pagan at the time that I was a witch. He didn't care that I wasn't Catholic. He didn't care that I didn't worship the same God that he did. He didn't care. You know what he cared about? He cared about my mental health, and he cared about my kids. And he put his time on hold for that. And there's absolutely no way that in my podunk little town here in northeast Pennsylvania that I happen to have the only priest who's like that. You know what I mean? There are more. There have to be more. It just can't be. There's also community outreach groups. Nowadays, we have so many resources available to us as members of the LGBTQ plus community that therapists have been and counselors have been they're more accessible to us. I lost my train of thought. I didn't lose it. I was tripping over my words. I apologize. They're there for us on such an accessible level now where it didn't used to be. And whether that's because transgender individuals are in the media so much now, or if it's because of COVID or what the case is, but therapists are there. They're accessible. And here's the thing, and I'm going to tell you this, and for those of you that are listening that, are somewhere between the ages of 14 and 18. Okay, so it's a very narrow group, but I'm going to tell you this. Your parents aren't going to like me for telling you this, and Mom and Dad, I truly apologize, but sometimes kids need to know this. Okay? Hipaa. Okay? So, the Healthcare Protective Information Act says that if you're 14 years old and you don't want your parents to know what's going on, your mental health care provider, your health care provider does not have to tell them. Okay? If you want to seek mental health, if you want to seek a counselor, or you want to seek this or whatever, your parents don't have to be told. That's your right. At the age of 14, you are classified as an adult. Medically, you can make your own medical decisions at 14. That being said, if you know that you need counseling, or you want to come out, or you're afraid how your parents are going to react, or you don't know how to turn, or there's something going on and it's dark and it's dangerous and it's scary, you can talk to a therapist. Okay? And your parents, like I said, every therapist that I've ever talked to, every therapist that Leo's ever talked to, or Kai has ever talked to, gives us one rule. Okay, the only time that they will tell your parents, or the law system, is if you are a danger to yourself or you are a danger to others. Those are the only two times that they will ever break that confidentiality. They will even ask you, is it okay if I share this with your parent? If you say no, they won't. Okay? That is, it's almost like that, like I said, that whole Catholic priest confessional thing. It's called doctor-patient confidentiality. So, like, if Leo being 14, if Leo did not want me to know something about his gender affirmation or what have you, maybe he felt like he was going down a dark path, or just, he was a little iffy on something, he didn't think I would like it, he can go to his doctor and say, hey, look, I need to talk about this, but I don't want my dad to know. The doctor has to say, okay, I won't tell your dad. So, just keep that in mind. Like I said, I think we've posted them before on our Facebook page. There are tons of resources for our mental health, tons of ways that we can help each other out, and tons of, accessibility. I'm sorry, I'm all congested. Welcome to allergy season. Accessibility, like I said, as a transgender. And I want to make sure that you guys know them. Like always, I will always tell you, the Trevor Project is one of my favorite. Always the Trevor Project. There's also GLAAD. GLAAD. Okay. GLAAD is out there. They have tons of resources. You can go on their website. It's glaad.org, glad.org. Okay, there's everything from, help with allies, Q&A, tons of different resources that you can go on there. Like I said, the Trevor Project, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, all right, the Trans Lifeline, and they have this huge list of transgender organizations, okay, whether it's the National Center of Transgender Equality, down to, I can go to the bottom, Trans Doe Task Force, which is their legal services, and there's transathletes.com, which is, for trans athletes. There's a veterans organization, military organizations, they're just everything and anything. And they don't stop there. They go down through the transgender programs for the LGBTQ. And it's absolutely mind-blowing, the list of things that we have available to us. We just have to know where to look, right? Alright, so the Trevor Project has a 24/7, 365 lifeline. I'm going to give that to you, okay? So remember, it's the Trevor Project. The phone number is 866-4U-TREVOR. So that's 866-488-7386. Okay, you can also go on to the Trevor Project's website, and they have Trevor Chat. It's an online instant messenger. There's Trevor Text as well. And that's a text-based support. Alright, so again, pure support, someone to talk to, any of those things, and they're right there for you. Okay, so you have Trevor Text, Trevor Text, Trevor Space, Trevor Chat, and then the 24/7, 365 Lifeline, 866-488-7386. And that's, like I said, that's just Trevor Project. Alright, Trevor Project is outstanding. Okay, there's legal defense, there's advocacies, there's, like I said, all kinds of support for family and youth. There's Gender Spectrum, which is one of my favorite, because it's support for families, trans youth, and educators. That's one of my big things right now is dealing with, being a teacher and having to educate, not only advocate, but educate. So, alright, and for those of you who live outside the United States, alright, if you go on the Trevor Project's website, the Trevor Project also lists international resources available, okay? So you can go on the Trevor Project's page, is thetrevorproject.org, okay? Ask questions, get involved, reach a counselor, alright? It's there for you, okay? And like I said, the thing it is with the Trevor Project is you can reach a counselor on a regular basis with them. Don't think that you can't, alright? And the Trevor Project's page, if you say, hey, we want to reach a counselor, okay, it says, all you have to do is go on, like I said, thetrevorproject.org, okay, click on the page, it says, reach a counselor. Then it'll pull you right up to a page. We're here for you. If you're thinking about harming yourself, get immediate support. Contact to a crisis counselor 24/7, 365 a year from anywhere in the United States. It's 100% confidential, 100% free. Chat with us, call us, or text us. Alright? I'm telling you, this is absolutely amazing. Get it if you need it. Have this, and the other thing is, have this available. If you have this on your phone and you know someone who's transgender and you see them in a dark place, you can pass this information along. Passing the information along may save someone's life. You never know. It's like that smile. It's like that little ray of sunshine, that little glimpse of hope. Alright? Alright, so unlike my normal nights, I'm not going to get all quirky and goofy and, say a bunch of weird things. I'm going to leave you with that. We all go through it. Everybody goes through gender dysphoria. We even cisgender people have their moments, whether it's not liking their bodies, not liking their hair, wishing they were too, taller or shorter or thinner or whatever. people go through depression, they go through anxiety, they go through, everything and anything. And May is the perfect month to start getting some knowledge about mental health and how to get yourself better. How to be there for others, how to support others. We have to support each other. If we don't support each other, we can't support ourselves, and we're doomed. It's just that simple. That's part of being a good neighbor, I guess. But, so, I want to leave you again with the Trevor Project. TrevorProject.org and glad.org with 2 A's. Alright, and, we'll see you guys on Sunday. Alright? Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night. Us on this episode of Let's Talk Trans. We hope you had fun. We know we did. If you like us and you want to hear more, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on Spotify, YouTube, or Google Podcast, or wherever it is that you get your podcast from. Until next time, stay true to you.